This is really weird. I feel gross doing this. So literally since the day it was released, I've taken huge shits all over Spider-Man Retribution in countless videos and pulled no punches, especially everything wrong with videos. It's gotten to the point where it's become excessive and it's become a big channel meme too. And I'm always asked, or I always see comments asking me why I hate Retribution so much. It feels like on a weekly basis. And so like when I do this, it's not like, don't think it's like me trying to boost my ego or anything like that, because if you know my channel or you've seen other videos on my channel, you know that I hate probably about 95% of Retribution. And with that being said, today I'm gonna do something pretty unprecedented for me. I'm gonna try and talk about things that I actually like about Retribution, and even some things that may be common criticisms. This is gonna be so weird. We're gonna go in chronological order with it too, just for like from beginning to end if there's something that I like. Let's do it. Okay, so I like the purpose of this scene. It was just done horribly. Okay, new challenge. I can't say anything bad about it. Like, I have to only say nice things because I just started off and I'm already being negative. The lighting's pretty okay here too, I guess. Okay, so I will forever defend this scene. I got clowned down so hard for the Goblin dancing scene, but I actually really love it. Like, yeah, it's really goofy, but it's hilarious. Like, you expect this huge, menacing opening for the Goblin, but nah, he's just gonna be his insane, weird self, and I like that. Man, I love this scene. Gobby's writing's honestly pretty on point in this movie, too. Oh, yeah, here's a hot take. So, everyone kind of agrees that the voice modulators in my past movies are really bad, and yeah, I agree. Shockers was bad 100% of the time, and Sin Eaters was okay like 50% of the time, but I think the Goblins is actually really good. Like, it's good when you can understand what he's saying. When it works, he really sounds like what I picture the Green Goblin sounding like. And I'll defend that until the day I die. Yeah, these are all shit. I don't want to watch these. Oh, yeah. I really dig Shocker's final couple scenes in the movie, actually. Shocker was horrible in every way up until this point, especially in responsibility. So, doing a fake out where you actually think he's gonna redeem himself and be a cool character for once, but no, he dies in favor of actually introducing a really cool character. It was a cool surprise, I think, you know? And it's actually a perfect segue, too, because Sin Eater was awesome in this movie. Like, I actually really dig what we did with his character for it. Although, the storyline he was a part of, like the Gene Wolf subplot, that subplot can go fuck itself. It's really bad. I more mean Sin Eater as a presence in the movie was awesome. Almost every time you saw him in the movie, it felt like he was someone to be feared and you didn't know what was gonna happen next. I promise I'm not gloating right now. Retribution is shit. I promise. Don't watch it.
This just in.
Best part of the movie right here. Best part. This is the best news report scene in all of fan films. Might not be as good as the New Heroes, though. That one's pretty good.
I'm telling you, Matt.
Oh, here we go. So just like Sin Eater, Foggy was a really good presence in the movie. It just sucks that he was so forced and thrown in there. Like, Eric's performance was top tier. He really showed that he has a talent for playing comedic characters. Unfortunately, his scenes served very little purpose to the movie, and that just sucks because his performance slaps. So, if you look at the Gene DeWolf scene, the death of Gene DeWolf scene on its own, outside of the context of this movie, and the fact that you don't even know who the fuck Gene DeWolf is, because you never met her, but if you picture it in a movie where you know who Gene DeWolf is, it's actually a pretty good scene. It's all in one shot, and that's pretty cool. My goal is to actually have at least one-shot take scenes in all the movies, all the fan films. I think Best of Venomous has like 2 so far. And Sin Eater's voice modulator isn't too bad here either. He actually sounds kind of cool. Ew, this scene sucks ass. Okay, so now we're getting to the part of the movie that I kind of legitimately hate. So don't be surprised if I get a little bit salty watching this.
Make him pay. Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm gonna take from him what he took from her.
Like, no! That is not Spider-Man. Shut the fuck up. Peter Parker is still the worst character in this movie, dude. Okay, so this scene can suck a dick, except for 2 parts. The Sin Eater improvised line right here, because Peter did that all in one shot in the first go, like right off the top of his head, and that was actually really impressive. And this stunt right here, because I landed directly on my back, because I slipped when Scott threw me. And I probably just laid here in that position for a solid 5 minutes after I got thrown, because that did not feel good. But this is for sure one of the worst scenes in the entire movie. Like, Peter Parker gets his iconic suit for the first time. It's when he should finally start acting like a real hero. But nah, what does he do instead? He tries to murder someone 10 minutes after officially becoming Spider-Man. It's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, I got really off topic there. Scott's acting is actually pretty solid here, and the writing for Daredevil's pretty on point too. Okay, so right here, I like how we immediately broke the trope of Peter always having to hide his identity from Gwen or Mary Jane, and the Goblin just tells her straight up. I think that's pretty cool. And this fight scene, while not being anything amazing, obviously, it's pretty solid, and I like the music choice that I used here too. Also, shout out to Peter for clocking me directly in the face in that one shot. Alright, all this is a skip because it's not very good. And this scene. The ending of this scene isn't too bad. It's kind of cliche, but I like it. Peter remembering Daredevil's words and remembering the times, all the times he was happy with his friends and stuff. And remembering, how before his path of vengeance was affecting the people around him in a negative way. It's just pretty dope. And then the two big Bubbas line is obviously Oscar worthy. But fuck the end credits scene. Like, Foggy's pretty good in it, but that's about it. Oh, that's all I can think of. Sorry, this is a pretty unnecessary video. I just wanted to put out there that there is some things that I like about Retribution. Because I've shit on this movie so hard for the past 3 years, so it's just kind of nice to go back and talk about some things that I actually liked about it. I don't know, is this weird for you guys? Hearing me talk nice about Retribution? Because it was weird for me. I almost threw up a couple times. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.